Hello guys, my name is EricVanWilderman, and I just wanted to make a video to update you guys as to what's going on with my life. There's been a few changes, and there's been a few things I need to clear up because there's a lot of misinformation, and so I just want to let you know I'm in a new place. Now when I say new place, I'm basically in my old place. I'm living with my parents in the basement in my old room that I lived in during my university days. And it is comfy down here, it's great. I set up a whole, recording room down here, and it's gonna be pretty cool, because I'm gonna be here for about 6 months, unless my parents drive me crazy and I decide to find my own apartment. But for now, I think it's really comfortable living here. So I'm gonna live here for 6 months while I'm in between jobs in Korea. Now, I had to quit my job in Korea for unforeseen circumstances. There's been a lot of problems with foreign teachers, just because there's not much of a budget these days, and I could have kept my job, but they would have put me into some, rural farmland place that I really didn't want to go to, and I just hit my desk. That sucks. I'm still getting used to this setup. So they were gonna put me into, some rural, area that I really didn't want to go and work in. They were gonna move me out of the city, and I would have been away from my girlfriend, I would have been away from all my friends, and life wouldn't have been that great. I would have been, in a really small apartment, bugging the hell out of my neighbors as I was recording videos very loudly. The place that I was staying at in Korea was much bigger, and I could record with ease, but I would feel really guilty if I was doing that in, a really small one-room apartment again. So yeah, I'm just in between jobs right now. I have a job lined up when I go back to Korea. I'll be doing another teaching job, which is great, and so basically what that means for the channel is that I'll be working on YouTube full-time. I mean, I have a lot of stuff I gotta do here. I'm staying here with my girlfriend, my Korean girlfriend, and she wants to learn English, so I'm setting up a bunch of stuff right now. I had to set up fast internet here, because it was really slow internet, because my parents didn't really, need fast internet. So I went to upload a video yesterday, and it was 6 hours later, your video will be up, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? This sucks! And so that was really gonna suck. So I set up, really fast-speed internet that I'll be using here, and then I upload the video in 15 minutes after I set it up, and there's just all these unforeseen things that are happening to me, and I'm trying to get set up, and I'm trying to get videos out for you guys, but geez, setting up it's really, really difficult. So I am really sorry about that, but from now on I should be getting videos up. Now, some exciting updates for the channel is, I've updated my equipment a little bit. I ordered a microphone to this place knowing that I was going to be moving here. This is a Shure PG42 microphone right here. It's a lot better than my other one. The other one I was using was a Blue Snowball, and the Blue Snowball's around $60 or something, and there's just limitations to what I can do. When I scream and yell, it peaks very easily and the quality isn't that good. I'm still learning how to use this one, so it might not sound the best right now because, even if you have good equipment, you still gotta learn how to use it. And so I hope that, I'll be able to learn how to use this properly. I hope it sounds clearer in this video. I think I set it up decently, but I have no idea. I suck at technical stuff. I'm a technical failure. I love entertaining you guys with videos, but I mess up the technical aspects of things all the time, and I really gotta learn a lot more than I have learned, right? Because, I'm pretty good at video editing and stuff now, but I need to get better at, some of the audio quality, video quality stuff, because I think I can be doing a little bit better of a job. Now, one thing that's kind of cool is when I quit my job in Korea, I got a pretty big bonus, and I had a bunch of money saved up. So I've been using, a gaming laptop, which has been okay, but it has some problems because the fan makes a lot of noise, it goes into the mic, and even though I noise reduce it in Audacity, it's still the noise still comes through, and it's a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna take a lot of that money that I've saved, and I'm gonna be putting it towards a brand new powerhouse computer. So if you guys have any ideas, any of you technical people, please leave a comment down below and let me know, because I want to get a beast. I have enough money to get the biggest beast. Well, not the biggest, I can't get a supercomputer, but I can get a pretty beastly computer. And what that means is there's gonna be more 3D horror games, because sometimes I have 3D horror games that I want to play on here, but it records at 40, 30 FPS, and it's just not that good. So, when I update my computer, I can be doing full 3D games. It's gonna be a lot more of a selection for me, right? Until then, I'm gonna be doing, well, I have one more episode of Kara no Shoujo I want to do, which is taking me a while because it's all the character endings, and another visual novel, Cartogra, I'll start, which I'll be doing videos very sparingly for, not as often as I was Kara no Shoujo towards the end there, just because, there's people that are interested in it, but there's a lot of content I want to cover. I want to cover a lot of different games. And so there's going to be some really cool content. I got some really cool plans coming up for the channel. I really still want to do this Omegle event that I've been promising forever. And I want to do live streaming once I get it set up. I have a whole TV set up here. I have my Howpog, my HDP. I have everything set up here now. It is going to be awesome with my new mic. And I feel so cool with my new mic. I'm like, yeah, I got a new mic. It's so cool, finally. Audio quality is going to be fantastic. And you guys are going to be able to hear my sexy voice. That's even going to be sexier. Yeah. Now, I really want to start doing some Wilderman Weekends again about my life in Canada, because, you know, I can show you some stuff from my childhood, some stuff that I used to do, some fun stuff with my friends that are here, because a lot of my best friends are living here. When I go back to Korea, I hope I might even start a whole new channel about Korea, because something for you guys to keep in mind is, like, I'm going to be back in Canada for 6 months, but I'm not going to be permanently here. I'm probably going to be permanently living in Korea for, like, the rest of my life when I get married to my girlfriend. And, yeah, so I'm gonna be doing, like, a lot of videos about Korea later, right? This is just, like, a little 6-month break from Korea that I'm taking. It isn't permanent by any means. I mean, I love my life in Korea. I like my life overseas because it's very interesting. In Canada, I get bored very easily. I'm like, yeah, it's wide, it's open, it's beautiful, this is fantastic, what a nice break from Korea. Like, 2 weeks later, I'm gonna be like, I'm bored. Well, not bored, because I'm going to be doing YouTube, but, you know, just about my surroundings and whatnot. But I guess I do appreciate it a little bit more. I mean, my dream one day would be to do YouTube full-time, and to live, like, a few months in Canada and a few months in Korea. That would just be, like, my perfect life. That would be absolutely perfect. And I'm going to work hard towards accomplishing that. For now, YouTube is just a fun hobby that does, it, you know, it gives me some money, but not a whole lot. And, you know, I'm going to be working on this full-time just because I have time to do it. I originally was just planning to take 6 months off of doing nothing, but it's like, yes, opportunity to make YouTube videos, woo! And I'm so excited to do it. I'm just really excited. It's a really exciting time of my life because, you know, I've been working really hard in Korea. I was working full-time, doing teaching. I'd go home, I'd exercise, and then I'd make YouTube videos until like 1 in the morning, go to bed, and just pass out. And that was like every day, right? So now I can like comfortably do some things that I've been meaning to do. I can, you know, even have some spare time to read a book or two, right? Which is fantastic. I just didn't even have that time before. And it's gonna be nice, and I'm really, really happy, and I'm really excited. And a lot of you guys, you've stuck with me for so long through, like, all of this, you know, like, I haven't been making videos for the last week or so, and I was gonna make a bunch of videos before I left, but I got so busy with moving and seeing people in Korea, and it was really hard for me to get stuff done, right? So, you know, I really apologize, but a lot of you have stuck with me through all this, and it means a whole lot to me, you know. I came back after like 3 or 4 days with like not even being online on the internet, and there were so many nice messages on like Twitter and Facebook, and I was reading them all, and I was like, oh my god, you guys are awesome! I love you guys. So thank you so much for being so supportive of me. It really means a lot. It gives me motivation to, you know, really want to entertain you guys in the best way possible. So yeah, expect some really good changes, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the content that's coming up. I really hope so. By the way, I love anime, right? This is like my old room. Samurai Champloo wall scroll behind. Yeah, it's still up. Woohoo! God, I love Samurai Champloo. That's great. A lot of you guys love like anime too, and you'll see a bunch of like anime stuff in the background probably throughout my life on YouTube, just because anime is the bomb. I love it. Yeah, anyways, I'm just kind of rambling now, so I'm really sorry. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, because a lot of people were like, oh, Eric, did you lose your job? Like, are you okay? And, you know, I'm definitely okay. I've saved a lot of money teaching in Korea, and, yeah, I'm definitely okay. I mean, I'm not hurting by any means, and I quit. Voluntarily, I quit. You know, I could have stayed with there, but I thought there was a better opportunity for me to quit, and when I come back, there's another job, which is totally separate from the job I had now. It's more of like a private business kind of English, which is what you have to do if you live in Korea long term. You can't just teach at the public schools, because that's like, as a guest English teacher, they don't expect that to be permanent, right? Like, I eventually started peaking out on my salary levels, and so I basically had to find something else. Otherwise, I would have been making the same amount of salary for the next however many years, and that's not okay. You know, you need some progression. I'm an English teacher, I swear. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know, just a very short video. I'm going to be making another gaming video today too, so there'll be 2 videos, this one and another one. So look forward to it, and I'll see you then. Thank you all for the support, and as always, guys, peace.